Hi, this video is to give you an overview of our course this summer, and hopefully you'll find a few tips helpful as I go over the course with you. I'm your instructor, Ann Jenkins. And the first thing you need to know is you will need to go log into Western Iowa Tech and MyWit, and you will be brought to the student area that has a number of items and information for you. There's Windows to Mac information, Mac Basics, if you are using a Western Iowa Tech Mac computer. There is also your coursework, where you will log into your courses, your online courses. And there's a distance education area if you need to get in contact with the distance education department. There's also the IT help desk. You will need to contact the IT help desk right away, because if you're using a Western Iowa Tech Mac computer, you will need them to install Parallels. It's a program that allows you to run the Windows operating system and also the Access program, Microsoft Access. And those will be the first two things that we do in class. So you need to do this before class starts if possible. If not, the first day of class. Otherwise, the course runs quickly in the summertime and you'll be behind. You'll find yourself behind right away. So that's your first thing to do, is contact the IT help desk. Make sure the computer you have is running Parallels, which they will probably need to install, and Office 365, which may or may not be on there already. And then if you're using a PC, you don't have to do any of this. And the textbook is written for a PC, so there will be a few things that are different. But in the Mac tips, it will tell you how to do certain things and how to use, instead of the control key, you'll use probably the command key. But those options are here. Once you have your Parallels installed and your Office 365, you can get started. This is what our class looks like, and first thing you'll want to do is read the announcements. To read an announcement, this is the home page that you come into. To read an announcement, you just click on it, and it will tell you, this announcement tells you all of the software requirements, and the fact that you need to contact the Western Iowa Tech Help Desk to get set up for that the first day of class, if not before. To go back to the home page, this is your course navigation. You'll click back on the home tab. You can read the first part or the home page. Another important item is the syllabus. You'll want to print the syllabus out. It gives you everything you need to know about the course, what's required, what you'll be learning, grading methods. These are your gradable items, and your grades, software requirements, course requirements, and so on. At the bottom of the syllabus, all of your due dates are there. So it's very important that you print this out and keep it in your textbook so you don't miss any due dates. Late work is not accepted in this course. And you can work ahead. From the minute you get into the course, the entire course is open for you. So if you find yourself with some time and you want to work ahead, you're certainly welcome to do so. One thing to note is if you are taking quizzes ahead of time, you will not be able to see your grade on the quiz until everyone has submitted the quiz. So let's say you came in and you had a really free 3 weeks, the first weeks of class, and you went through and you did the first 6 modules of the course. You'll be able to see all of your grades immediately, except for your quizzes. And the reason we can't open the quizzes is because once it's open, you can see all of your answers, the correct answers, what you got incorrect and correct, and we do that to prevent cheating and sharing the quizzes with other students. So to begin in the course, you will click on Modules, and this will be the main area that you do all of your coursework. Now you also need to get your textbook before class starts. You will need it right away, and there is included in the textbook a access code. You will find that on the back cover of the textbook, and it is very important you do not lose that. You need that access code for MindTap activities, and this is what you need to do by the second day of class. Go in and access and register for your Cengage content using that access code. Review the Cengage technical support, review getting started with MindTap, and then download all your student data files onto your computer. It's very important that you do this right when class starts so you can get started. The first week of class, you will complete all of these activities, getting started activities. So you will review all of these, do the student introductions discussion and the student intake quiz, and you will complete Module 1. Now this looks like a lot of work, but it really isn't. It doesn't take too long. These are graded items, so you'll read the overview, come in, complete your graded items, and you will be done. That all needs to be done by June 4th. There are little reminders here to keep you on track. Complete all of this by Wednesday. Move on and complete all of this work Thursday through Sunday. That just to keep students on track. Once you come in and you've completed these items, you can collapse them, and then you'll be moving on to the next module for the next week. You can always see your due dates here, the point value, and what the item is. If you click on the item, this is a quiz. You will see that it's locked until May 29th at this time. There's 23 points, 14 questions. You have 30 minutes to complete the quiz. Never click into a quiz to complete it unless you are ready to take it at that time. Once you click into the quiz, that is the only time you can enter it. So I just want you to be aware of that. You can't click in, look at it, and think, wow, I'm not ready for this. Click back out and want to take it later. You have to be ready to take the quiz when you go in to take the quiz. There are a number of final projects, which are the performance finals for this class. Every student in every course has to complete them. You will find them every other week, and it will say final project. And once you click on that, there's a number of criteria that you have to fulfill. You create a database for this one, create a table within that database, enter fields in the table, and these are all the tasks that you complete, which you will learn while you are doing your homework. So there's really no reason for you not to get 100% on this. You know exactly what you have to do. You can go back into your textbook and look up how to do it, and then you submit that work. Though there will be a submit button up here for students. And these are worth 30% of your full grade, so it's very important that you do well on your final projects. The next item that will be important to you is your grades. If you click on the Grades tab, you will see the weight for all of your grades. And then these are each of your assignments. Once you've completed an assignment, your grade will show here. This is the full point value for that item. So you may have 100 out of 100, you may have 98 out of 100, you may have 70 out of 100. Whatever the case may be, your grade will show up here. Now, if you scroll all the way down, there's a number of textbook projects, quizzes, final projects. So once you start completing all these, this information will fill in, and you may have a 30% out of the 30% for your final projects. You may have you know, 20% out of 25% for your quizzes. And you'll be able to see all of that here, and your total percentage grade will show down here at the bottom. Lastly, if you need to contact me, you will always contact me through the inbox in the course. That is our internal email system, and I'm in a student view, so I'm going to leave this right now. And if you want to send me an email, you'll click on this little compose a new message icon. You can compose your message here, click send, and then all of your emails will show up over here. These are previous course emails. And that's really all there is to the class. I'm sure I have forgotten a few things, so if you have any questions, go ahead and email me through the inbox. And if I feel that I need a video to show you how to do something, I will go ahead and make you one. Otherwise, I'll answer your questions as soon as I can. Thank you, and I hope to have a great semester.